that song. Welcome back to Thinking Out Loud, and I think that's our show. I think that.
Oh, honey, no.
Oh, we have more?
Oh, there's something rumbling in the hallway.
There's something rumbling?
Yes.
Yes, in the hallway. Actually, if you drive to work, you probably know my next guest. They are from FM 99, WNOR, and let's welcome to Thinking Out Loud for the first time, Rick Rumble and Rod FItzwell.
Woo! Yeah!
He opened the door. We got to get the...
CTV! Yes! Rod, put down your picture. You can't be too careful here. I'm going to fire extinguisher in the hallway. All right, put your hands out before we talk. You can't be... My God, for crying out loud.
Now, what do I do with this?
Here, it's hand sanitizer. You can't... Here, lean over.
Hello?
That's good for us.
Yes,
Hello?
yes. Welcome to the show.
Rod, you want to sanitize?
My
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
There we go.
Make sure you're all right. There was some smoke in the hallway.
I need a little on my
Okay?
hair.
All right, good.
You know, I get germs in my hair a lot.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Check
my
this out.
gosh.
Hello?
Now
Is this
that,
on?
we
It's
paid...
like Larry King.
Hey,
I
we
love
got
this.
that at the swap meet. Be careful with that.
okay.
It's
I'm
really
sorry.
nice, man.
Hey, I bought
Mark,
something
how
from
are
the
you, buddy?
house.
Good to
Need
see
an
you.
autograph.
Rick,
Thanks for having
great.
us.
Thank you for
Please
being
let
here.
go of my hand now. It's very
It's
uncomfortable.
stuck.
I'm really not digging this, dude.
No,
Thanks a lot.
we are germ-free on this show. I
We
know
are.
that for a fact.
We are.
I bought this from my house. I need it signed, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we got a little...
That's from back in the old
magic
days.
marker.
You remember.
Actually, we'll get rid of it
There we
from
go.
the
Yeah,
house.
you might want to put that down.
How about right here? Does that look good?
Oh, it's
That
good to
looks
be
good.
here
I like
on
that's good.
Chesapeake television.
This is your first time
Fantastic.
here. What took you so long?
We couldn't find the place. I got to be honest with you. We've been driving. I've been here 15 years. 12 of it driving. That's pretty much the way I figure it.
Well, you work all the way over in Greenbrier.
Yeah. All the way over in Greenbrier.
Yeah, and
It took a while to get here.
I don't think this works. Does this work?
yes, it's wireless.
All right, let's take a call. Schenectady, you're on the air. Hello, I'm Larry King. That's
Yeah,
nice.
well, it's good for our image, you know.
Hey, do you like my shirt?
It's a
I
good
bought
feel.
it for the show, actually.
He did. Where did you get that shirt?
Kmart.
by
It's
the
a
way?
top flight. Got
I
it
thought
for
it was a
14
big
bucks.
lot.
No,
I thought it was a big
Kmart.
lot.
Yeah, and is wardrobe important
Yeah.
to DJs?
Well, as you can see, we really sweat and strain. By the way, Rod and I want to take this opportunity to
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
Now that gay marriage has become so popular,
and,
we just thought we'd announce it here on.
You said you weren't going to say anything.
All right, I'm sorry. Hey, we brought you a gift.
Yeah, we got
You know what?
stuff
It's
for you.
you know
It's
the
a
weather.
It's a rock girl,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
You have your own rock girl.
you're gonna have your.
Ray is our rock girl.
We have Ray over here. Yeah. Where's that? Oh my gosh.
something.
Hey Ray, could I pick you up on the way to work tomorrow? Can you just come to our studio? Can you be our guest?
I have my own Terrence.
You
at
can leave
home.
the guy. All right. Anyway, you know what? The weather being what it is outside, you know, we thought you'd probably like to warm up. So we brought you some soup.
Yes.
And
It's Chef Swagger. Chef Swagger.
Chef Swag.
and we brought you this hat from the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Because
Yes.
you know what?
Nice.
There's nothing warmer than a union hat.
International Brotherhood of
And here's a
Elect-
wet one to wipe up with because we noticed there's a kind of an issue.
Yeah.
With the hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer, you know.
Look at that. You can
that.
feel the germs in here, kid.
Yeah, we try to do away with shine on TV, though. You know, you're really shining.
That's a good look on him, though. He does this at work all the time. It makes him look like he's working.
You know what? It's the
Is he
only
like
way.
he's sweaty?
We get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, for God's sake. So it's the only way we can actually stay awake at this point. Is
By the way, he cannot talk unless he's leaning into a fake microphone. At home, he talks to his kids with one of
okay.
these.
All right. First
I
of
want
all,
you to go up to your room.
that's
Right
not
now.
true. That is not true.
Back to you.
All right, some serious stuff
Yeah.
now. You guys are actually famous. I mean, you are big celebrities.
I've never heard of that.
No, I expected
I know, I
paparazzi.
have no idea.
Because, Rod, you are the announcer for the Admirals.
The Norfolk Admirals, the public address announcer. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, let me say,
Get on your feet for your Norfolk Admirals.
the 2 or 3-time Virginia Association of Broadcasters Sportscaster of the Year award-winning sportscaster.
Yeah.
guy.
You know what? The fact of the matter is
That's true. That really is true.
I am pretty great.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Do a lot of good work.
And you're germ-free.
Yes. I
Yeah,
am.
speaking of great, and Rick,
Yeah.
I hear you are like in Hampton Roads Magazine is like the best or one of the best.
I was fortunate enough to, you know what? When I found out that we had gotten over 4 votes, and so I went and grabbed all the empty magazines and just took them home. You know, they're pretty much smash and grab.
But isn't it great that our show had the timing to get you here just when that
As we're peaking.
Yes, yes. And I hear that peak is starting down tomorrow.
Already it's tanking. I got to be honest with you. Hey, before you know what, get over there with him before we get going. I got to get up. We got, social media is so important. We just need one shot for the Facebook.
Yes.
You don't mind? Here we go.
Here we go.
It's all three of us. Smile it hard. Lean in here, Rod. Get in there.
I'm in there.
All right. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
That was kind of nice. Can we do that again?
Yeah. Gosh, you're a good hugger, fella.
Well, now you guys, every morning, it's five days a week.
Yes, sir.
5 days a week. 6 to 10, WNOR. Have you ever...
5:30 to 10.
5:30 to 10.
Yeah.
Soon to be like 4 to 10.
Well, I'm usually doing push-ups at 5:30.
So
I missed that part.
Okay.
You know what? I said to myself, boy, I'll bet that dude is ripped under those clothes. As soon as we walked in,
Make him prove it.
I said, "Oh, Diesel!"
And you guys are a little outrageous at times.
Well, it's you know what? How dare you say that? That's right. Throw something at him. We tend to just go with it. So if something tends to be going in a certain direction, we just generally we'll run it into the
So
ground.
no teleprompters.
Yeah. Oh no. No teleprompters.
No,
you don't want, and honestly, no teleprompters, no cameras.
Yeah.
As you can see, pretty much best left on the radio if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Make sure you get in there and ask him about the bus, please.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how much time. So we got to get this
got
bus
like
thing
a
in
minute
there.
left.
Okay.
Great.
Have you seen the
All
bus?
right.
You seen the bus in our
No pressure.
in our blue booth? We don't have blue room.
We saw
have a green room.
We were sitting out in the green room.
Okay. Which way's the bus going?
We're using the lavatory next to us.
This is whoever gets this gets a gold medal.
Let's see. Which way is the bus
Which
going?
way is the bus going?
Is
Three.
it a left, right, or is it a forward,
left,
backward?
right, left, right.
I'm going to say it's going left to right.
Okay. Wrong.
Left to right.
Wrong.
I'm going to say right to left.
Okay. Boy, he figured that out. That's called deduction. Actually, the bus is going left. You know how?
How do you know that?
Because, can we show it one more time?
Yeah.
There's no door on the bus. The bus door is on the other side, which means the bus is going to the left.
Call you on this, but it looks like a third
Yeah.
grader drew that. So that wasn't like a legitimate. Come on.
We wanted something
Look how his head,
that would
so
be...
shiny because of this stuff. I love it.
Yeah, but look how round your head is. You're not one of those guys with the dented bald head. You ever see that guy? You can put like dip in it and hand him some
He's
chips.
only
and
second to Michael Jordan. He has the
Right.
best head there.
You know what I mean?
I'm starting to look like which Jackson has all the grease on his face.
That's Jermaine.
Yeah, I always get him confused between Tito and Jermaine.
I gotta wrap you guys.
Okay, well, wait a minute.
What?
I'm
We
not
didn't do
done yet.
anything. Wait a
I'm not done yet.
Answer a simple question.
I wanted to ask about all the wrecks you've caused during drive time. I know there's got to be several.
You know, there's a lawyer thing in here. If you ever admit to actually causing the wreck, let's just say they're coincidental to some of the stuff that happens on the radio show. And you notice most times you know which side of the car is wrecked based on where the doors are. A lot like your bus sketch from a minute ago. By the way, if I knew we were doing Rorschachs, I'd have brought in my psychologist for crying out loud.
Well, we'll give you better warning next time.
Can we come back again? Apparently we're out of time.
We are out of time. And
Look what
Ray
you've
is
done.
gonna
Come
stop.
on, Mark. Mark, let a
we're in
guy get a
credits.
word in on this darn show. Come on, man. Dang
Take
it.
this. I'm keeping the hat.
Normally I
I'm
just
keeping
trash this whole
We will
place.
see you next week. Please be with us. Thanks for watching Thinking Out Loud. Thanks to Rick and Rod, or Rod and Rick.
Rick.
Or I don't know.
Rick,
We'll see you
Rod.
next week.
Good night to Rod and Kid.